Hello, thank you so much for giving us just a little bit of time to talk about something that's been on our mind. We have noticed some refinement that we've needing to do for our dismissal procedure. So I want to go back over how we can all work together to help our community exit our school in a safe and civil way. So let's talk through a little bit about how we can do that. First of all, we're going to start with walkers. So if your child is a walker, you're going to want to tune into this section especially. So we have three different crosswalks at Adkins Elementary. We have one we've used for a long time that's right here at the corner of Simmons and Tanner. And then we have one that is starting to be utilized a whole lot more that crosses over on the west side of campus over Monahan. And then we have a new one over here, a new sidewalk at least, that leads to a crosswalk that's been here that we're now starting to utilize that's on the east side of campus. If your child is exiting campus, if your child is walking, we need your child to leave Adkins Elementary from one of these points. So if your child is a true walker, so if you have a 4th and 5th grade child, they will come out led by a teacher. They will walk on the sidewalk. They will get to this grassy area, and they will either go straight and head down Tanner. They could possibly head across the grassy area, possibly picking up a younger sibling, and then head to this west side of the campus and go across right here. We have teachers designated at all three crosswalk locations, or you might be somebody that needs to head to the east crosswalk. And if that happens, then you would walk along the sidewalk in front of the school to a teacher who will help you cross the drive and then walk then across the grass on the sidewalk to the crosswalk. So those are the three ways, if you are a walker, that you would exit. If you're a kindergarten and a through 3rd grade walker, you come out this side. If you do not have a 4th and a 5th grade older sibling to pick you up, possibly parents you are picking them up. And if you are walking, we're going to ask for you to walk your child across the crosswalks as well. The feedback we've received from law enforcement, and this is something that you can help us on, is to train our students to, when you cross the street, you cross the street at the point of a crosswalk. This helps to ensure safety. And so we have seen recently students crossing over here or crossing across the street over here or over here, and that just becomes unsafe with as many cars as we have exiting our premises at dismissal time. So thank you so much for considering and thinking about how to set up and ensure your students' safety as far as walkers, a true person who is walking home. Thank you for following that protocol. All right, so let's get rid of this part and let's talk about who I affectionately call parkers. Parkers are are families that they are not in the car tag line, which that's a big preference because we feel that that is such a safe way to go home. But if you are someone who wants to come pick up your child and be what we call a parker, your only option is to park inside the visitor parking lot. So we're asking you to come into campus to park here, and then you to physically get out of your car and wait over here on the grassy area, either for your child that is in kindergarten through 3rd grade to meet you, or possibly both sets of children. If you have older children, they will meet in this area. And then we're asking you to walk them back across the drive together because we have buses that in the afternoon are coming down, picking kids up here, coming this direction along the driveway, driving along with daycare vans right here. And this point where you can see the intersection of the blue and the black line, that's the pot where you can have pause for concern if kids are just walking out by themselves. All right. If you also notice at the bottom, we have the no parking red zones right here. Please do not park along the line, along Monahan at all. For one reason, we have buses here that are needing to turn right. They're already having to cross the car tag line and then get out onto Simmons, and that's hard in and of itself. But it becomes even harder if the blue Parker friends are coming out and trying to turn the same direction. So from this point on, if you are a Parker, we're asking you to come out of the driveway and to turn only left on Monahan. This is going to keep the traffic flow from not interfering with the buses or with car tag. If you are a car tag parent, thank you for staying in the car tag line, knowing that that line is going to go quicker day by day, and we will get to the point where it will be very, very quick. We are asking, if you're car tag, that you only line up along Tanner or along Simmons. So if you will please only line up along Tanner or Simmons. So that means if you live off of Copper Canyon somewhere, if you will go all the way up to 407 and come down Simmons to get in that car tag line, we would be very appreciative. Or if you live in the neighborhood, if you could take a back street to come and get into, go through the neighborhood to get onto Simmons, we would be very appreciative. I think if we all follow the car tag and the bus protocol and then the walkers, everyone will be safe. It will be civil, and the traffic flow will go faster over time. Thank you so much for considering how to help support our community and be safe.